Lightsabers. The weapons chosen by the Force-sensitive. Both the Jedi and the Sith construct their weapons with somewhat different routes. The Jedi connect through the Force, finding a kyber crystal that calls to them. They are bent to the will of the Force. Sith create or take crystals and make them bleed and bend to their will, using the dark side. The lightsaber isn't the only weapon of the Sith. Some Sith, like Darth Zena, could cast a spell of horror on the mind, causing the victim to lose any sense of identity. Or force lightning like Count Dooku, which he cast at such a young age, being so connected to a home planet rooted in the dark side. Githany, a Jedi turned Dark Lord, wielded an even rarer weapon, the Light Whip. Because a lightsaber is an extension of the Force user's physical body, the weapon should always be in reaching distance, as to be vulnerable is to be weak, and the Sith are strong. Sith demonstrate their strength in the mastery of their lightsaber forms. There are 7 forms in lightsaber dueling. Form 1, Shi Cho, used strictly as a defense maneuver lacking any offensive strikes or parries, relying on disarming rather than injuring the opponent. Form 2, MAKASHI, is a form that emerged out of necessity as some of the Jedi were tempted by the dark, becoming the one-day Sith Lords. And so the blade versus blade combat needed to be more precise and far more intentional with strikes, blocks, and parries. Form 3, Sorisu, a form of resilience, the most defensive form created as blasters became more and more prevalent in the galaxy. Sorisu relies on tight blade work with a mixture of dives and dodges to avoid ranged weapons as well as outlasting the opponent. The intent was to cause as little harm as possible while taking down the enemy. This became the ultimate expression of non-aggressive Jedi philosophy. Form 4, ATARU, a form of pure aggression used by both Sith and Jedi alike. The second most kinetically active forms of combat after Juyo, ATARU is a fast-paced style meant to overwhelm the opponent, although it is less effective for more prolonged battles. Form 5, Shen and Gemso. This form evolved from Form 3 with powerful counterattacks while being highly defensive. Shen was more adept to striking away blaster fire, while Gemso was created solely for lightsaber combat. Sith of the Old Republic favored this form, as wide strikes and aggressive nature made it for a great form to dominate on the battlefield. Form 6, NIMAN, is a form of martial arts, using a variety of single, double, or 2 single lightsabers, combining all the different forms into a singular, mediocre dance that could last for an eternity. The form lacks any advantage over the opponent, although there is no weakness in the defense either. To make up for the lack of advantages, force powers are more frequently used when fighting in this form. Form 7, Juyo. This form is the most aggressive, using one's internal emotions to draw on the Force to gain dominance of their foe. The Jedi would eventually steer away from this form, as it would lead to curiosities of the dark side, which is why Darth Sidious deemed it the Sith style. Jedi Master Windu would take Juyo and create Vapad, being more of a state of mind and less of a fighting style, allowing the wielder to channel inner darkness into the duel and accept the opponent's fury without embracing the dark side itself. Juyo is the style meant for the Sith, for as the aggression of the fight endures each bit of pain, every feeling of fatigue deepens the connection to the dark side, fueling accuracy, strength, and precision. Peace is a lie. There is only passion. Through passion I gain strength. Through strength I gain power. Through power I gain victory. Through victory my chains are broken. The Force shall free me.